we are committed to innovate skincare products based on your needs and lifestyle. By upgrading the existing Neigene, we created a system that includes the value of progress and development, introducing an evolution. We at Unicity have faithfully maintained the existing genome-ceutical technology because we believe great and beautiful skin starts from healthy cells.
We give you a whole new system complete with skincare products designed to slow the signs of aging and improve your skin condition. To welcome this new advancement, we are proud to announce another international collaboration from Unicity Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei. This August, let's reveal the beauty behind skin health and anti-aging, truly an evolution in skincare. At Unicity Science, we don't just hope that our products will work. We run clinical trials and studies on every product we develop to make sure they're effective. So right now, let's hear testimonials from your fellow distributors from different markets who have tried our new skincare system. We are confident that their words will inspire you to love these products too.
I only treat my skin with the best anti-aging products because I deserve it.
It's perfect for my sensitive skin and it gives me a radiant complexion.
My pigmentation and skin tone improved. No more neckline and I look great.
Selepas saya guna Neigene Evolution, saya dapat banyak komplement. Ramai kawan-kawan yang bagi tahu saya, kulit saya nampak muda daripada usia saya. Alhamdulillah, kawan pun boleh juga.
It's perfect for my oily, stressed skin. No more redness, my skin feels so good.
Neigene Evolution gave me radiant complexion. I look bright and glowing.
My skin feels moisturized the whole day. Feels comfortable, looks great.
My skin gets smoother and brighter after using the Neigene, and the formula is very hydrating and I love it.
The lines on my forehead are gone and my jaws are lifted. Neigene E is amazing. Look great and feel great.
When it comes to anti-aging, there is only one truth.
So the next time someone asks me what's a secret, my only answer is Neigene Evolution.
I've tried dozens of products, but none suited me better than Neigene Evolution. It works miracles. The time is now in your hands.
Good evening, everyone. What is your face telling the world? You heard it from your fellow distributors who have tried Neigene Evolution. By incorporating Neigene Evolution, Oasis, and collagen, and simply sticking to healthy habits, you'll be guaranteed a youthful glow. We welcome you to Look Great Month. We have prepared a series of trainings to cover all topics relating to skin health and anti-aging. To start off, let me introduce Claudia Yu, our product specialist. So sit back, relax, because time is now in our hands.
All right, yes, indeed, now time is in your hands. So I'm so proud to and happy to let all of you know that the wait is finally over. All right, I'm sure many of you have been waiting for a skincare range for a long time, and we are very proud to unveil it today. So today, as we go through skincare, you will come to learn that there's a lot of science behind it. Even though it is something that is related to beauty and it looks pretty, but let me trust you, there are facts that I think is good for you to know. So just a heads up, it's going to be a longer session than usual. So I hope you have a notebook or you're in a comfortable place and you'll be able to receive and listen to this presentation well. So give me a moment as I share my screen. Okay, I hope all of you are seeing my screen now. Okay, I would like you to imagine with me. Say now you are a boss in a company, right? And in front of you is two resumes. So there's resume A that looks as in the surface as you read through it, it looks like a very impressive resume. All the achievements has been listed specifically, and it looks like a very polished and solid resume. So on your left is candidate B. So this resume is not as striking or as polished as resume A. And it may come across as a more average looking resume. So, okay, it's not too impressive, but you give this person a try. So the day has come for you to finally meet these people in person. So as you met candidate A, he gave you a feeling of shock because his appearance is a little bit short in the area of expectation. Okay, imagine this person, he has a lot of pimples on his face, a lot of breakouts, and he just don't look good. So the first thing when you look at this person, you will feel like there is a discrepancy in expectation. Your expectation is let down. So from there, just because of how the person looks, immediately you will feel that you feel disappointed, right? This person, why is it that his resume looks so neat and tidy and so professional, but does not reflect on his face at all? So as you carry on the conversation and to just get to know him better, you find yourself being very guarded over this candidate A, right? And you find yourself very skeptical of everything he say, and you will definitely doubt, oh, is this person really telling me the truth, or he's just showing off? But if you have candidate B, for example, and he comes in and walk in, he looks good, his face, his skin look bright, he looks good. Immediately your impression on this person will change in that swift second. In your heart, you'll be thinking, oh, I think he'll be good. Even though you have not really evaluated his skills. And well, wouldn't be surprising that after talking to him, you find yourself being very open and being very receptive. And even though this person may not write a fantastic resume, but you think that this person has a chance and he's trustworthy and hence he can be trusted with the job. So this is real life situations that happen in reality where people where a lot of decision making process is decided on physical appearance. And this is not a makeup story. I'm sure you have witnessed it or you yourself have experienced this as well. And this has been proven by social science, and they concur with this statement. According to them, research shows that individuals who have better physical appearance, especially as their face, have advantages, such as higher salary, you get to negotiate higher pay, you are more likely to be chosen as a person to be promoted, you are more likely to attract the partner that you want, and you will also more likely forge better friendships and have a better social circle. So just to let you know, beauty and appearance is not a surface and a superficial thing that many people associate it to be. Oh, this is, for women, skincare is only for women, for my girlfriend, for my wife. For me, don't need. But if you put yourself in this situation, if your benefit or your advantage were to be taken away just because of your physical appearance, would your answers you say the same? I'm sure it's not. So this is the reason why you're talking about this today. It's more than just looks, it's more than just packaging. Because this is a survival skill, actually. If you don't have this well, unfortunately, a lot of things in your life will not really go as planned. So This is the reason why we are talking about skincare today. And just so you know, the first thing that the person have a mental image about you is the skin. Other parts is okay, how you wear, it's secondary, but the first thing they remember is always your face. So the skin plays a very important role in our body. It's the barrier against the outside world. Okay, just make sure that we don't come in contact with pathogens and things like that to keep us safe. And it's also the largest organ in the body. And the first sign of aging will occur on your face. And the skin performs numerous critical functions that benefit our overall health, such as protection from aggressors and harsh elements, regulation of temperature and moisture levels to ensure that we are not too cold or too hot. And it also plays a primary role in immune defense. You have to secrete a lot of hormones that help to increase and strengthen our immune health. And of course, a vital role in vitamin D production. So all of these are the basic importance and the physiology of the skin. However, we don't live in a perfect ideal world. All right, if this is all we have to worry about, then frankly, we don't even need skincare. But the truth is, we are faced with numerous external factors that are beyond our control, such as stress and emotions. Reading the news and the daily case, they do make our emotions a little worse. Hormone imbalances that come and go, polluted air and open burning, UV rays, and food intake. So all these things, it may seem like something that we face every day, and we don't really feel the weight or the gravity of all these external factors. But if we add it up over time, it will cause the normal healthy skin cells to deteriorate. And then in the cell physiologically, it will not be able to function as well. So this leads to skin aging and eventually skin death. So your skin won't be able to recover and the new skin cell won't be able to generate fast enough. So this is where all these other symptoms will occur, such as blemishes, damage, wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. So this is where we need a solution, not a surface solution that, okay, you put done. In order for us to really tackle this from the root, we have to understand the skin and how it works. And there's two angles you have to look at. First is internal support, how our body metabolizes the nutrition, the food that we eat. And secondly is what we apply on our face. Is this strong enough to protect our skin from aggressors? So first, I want to introduce to you Penta 2S activator. So what is this? This is the scientific foundation behind all our Neigene Evolution range. And I have to say, when I was seeing this information, I was really impressed because it is very scientific. Look, from moisture levels to fat, protein, and vitamins and microbiome. All these are aspects that we have learned extensively in our training programs on metabolic health, right? And how to keep our engine young, how to live the life that we want, how to feel great. And all that Unicity has been doing for the past 20 years is all about metabolic health. So now we have gone to another level to incorporate the same concept that benefit our human health. And we bring it, we lend this science to our skin. How amazing is that? Well, compared to other competitors, they can have a nice packaging, and at most they will only feature one or two ingredients that are, oh, okay, it's good for the skin. But I have yet to come across something that is so founded by science and has backed by solid evidence to really propel the science of skin forward. So this is a very, very strong foundation. And I will shortly go through all these things in brief to just let you know what it means. So for moisture, you know that our body is 70% water, right? So same, okay, 70% is also in the skin. And in all our Neigene range, we'll have hyaluronic acid. And we have 4 types with different molecular weight. This is to ensure that every part of your skin will be diffused with hyaluronic acid. Next, we have fat. We know sunflower, macadamia, avocado oil is expensive and it is so good for the body. So we have borrowed the science from there and incorporated into our skincare range. And there's even protein, soy protein, milk protein, silk protein. Okay, we have a fantastic range of protein range products. So we are incorporating some of the science in here. Silk protein, the reason why we choose this, it cannot be ingested. However, the particles is very similar to the peptides on our skin. So that's the reason we have incorporated silk protein into our Penta 2S activator. Okay, then of course we have pink salt, vitamin A, C, and E, which is great for skin health as well, and microbiome. I am particularly excited about this because we all know about how Bio7 is so powerful because of the microbiome activity. So let's move into this further. So how does this help? Okay, this Penta 2S activator, it will then go to all our skin composition and normalize, all right? And it will also strengthen skin immunity. Many times, a lot of irritation that happens in our skin is because of a compromised immunity in the skin. It's more than just dirt, it's the immunity of the skin. So once we incorporate this science behind it, it can then reverse the damage, or we can relieve the skin of all these symptoms to improve it and to bring it back to its normal, healthy state. To give you an illustration, this is how it looks like. So Penta 2S activator moves to damaged skin cell. So from here, you can already see how it's starting to work in the cell. There's, the damaged cell is starting to revert back to its original form and it's starting to have a bit more elasticity. Okay, it starts to regenerate. And thirdly, when we put this long enough, it looks perfect. Like nothing has happened to it at all. Total skin restoration due to Penta 2S activator. And of course, I want to talk more about this microbiome because it's a very interesting concept to me. Well, we all know that microbiome is really important for gut health, right? And of course, how this influences the body as a whole. But do you know, microbiome in the skin is just as crucial. And you can see the comparison here. If a balanced and an unbalanced microbiome, there's such a big difference. The skin will start to crack and you start to damage from here. So in order to elevate it and improve the science of microbiome on the skin, we have included prebiotics and probiotics formula. Okay, lactobacillus filtrate into this. So then you can enhance skin immunity to make the immune system of the skin to be strong. And you can self-regulate the pH levels. So our skin, by right, the pH should be slightly towards 4.5 like that, acidic. But because of our skin condition and how the environment is, it's always out of balance. And it's very hard to regulate that. So this prebiotic and probiotic formula can teach, okay, and can somehow help the cell to self-regulate and to make sure that the skin is always in the right pH. It strengthens skin protection barrier and it inhibits skin inflammation. So these are the wonderful effects of Penta 2S activator. And collectively, and if we use it consistently, it will definitely give us results that we have never experienced before. So we have talked about Penta 2S for external use. For internal use, we also have a new groundbreaking supplementation, which is Unicity Oasis. And we have formulated this as such to deliver these 5 points. First is to maintain skin structure. Okay, a lot of scientific research has shown that by just simply applying things on the face is not enough to give you the skin restoration and the skin youthfulness. You have to supplement with some form of collagen. So that's why we need to formulate a really good one so that we can achieve this. And of course, hydrate the skin to make it plump anti-wrinkle and fine lines, because nobody wants that on their skin. Speed ups wound healing, and also protection from free radicals. So these are the 5 pillars that will be achieved if we take Unicity Oasis. So this is some of the results that we have obtained from our research studies. So this purple color bar graph is our company, Unicity Oasis. So the gray color is the competitor. So as you can see, just visually, all right, you can see there's already a big difference. Skin moisturization, all right, for us, we have easily exceed, okay, the performance of that of a competitor. Competitor, you take after 8 weeks, in fact, it has negative effect. So for us, we are able to retain that. And for skin renewal, you see, just by taking 4 weeks is already a huge difference. And it reached its peak at 8 weeks. So post-study, without taking it, also you can see some form of results there, that your skin will still renew, despite not taking it after 2 weeks. Next, we go into wrinkle. So wrinkle, you see, is just an improvement all the way, and it's a big difference with competitors. Last, skin elasticity. The bounciness of the skin is also significantly better with Oasis. And even though there's a slight decline 2 weeks without taking it, still the results is better. So this is a very solid testament to the effectiveness of our product. So Unicity Oasis is a refreshing, rejuvenating beverage that promotes good skin health from within. So what's so great about it that could give us such astounding results? First, it helps to support collagen synthesis. As we all know, collagen is the main building block of our skin cell. It's like bricks for the skin. It's very important as a structural component of our skin. Collagen production declines as well as we age, and this makes collagen synthesis very important. Another very important pillar when it comes to skin health is hyaluronic acid. So many people do not know this. All right, most people would in their minds is collagen, but this is rather new. So hyaluronic acid is just like a cement for a house. Well, if you build a house, I believe you don't just stack it up with bricks, right? You have to insert something, attach it with something so that it can remain sturdy and it won't collapse. So hyaluronic acid plays a very similar role to that illustration. Okay, it's another important pillar when it comes to skin structure. More and more science is uncovering its important role in the skin. Why is it so important? Because it holds around 1,000 times of weight in water. Okay, it has a capacity to hold a lot of water. Hence, it's like a glue, like a gel for all our collagen to stack up on one another. And 50% of hyaluronic acid is found in the skin. All right, 50%. And the rest of it is in your joints. And if we neglect this component, eventually our skin, just like a house without cement, all right, it will just collapse one day. So our skin will also collapse. It will, a bit of friction and contact will cause it to tear, to have a lot of micro tears, and it will not be able to heal itself so well. And this, unfortunately, will accelerate the development of wrinkles and aging. So this is another side benefit of hyaluronic acid. Just like collagen, okay, it's also needed for our joints. Hyaluronic acid is very important as well. It plays a vital role in the formation of hyaline cartilage. And this cartilage supports and gives us the flexibility in all our joints. Significantly in the synovial fluid area, okay, we need a lot of hyaluronic acid to lubricate the joints. So individuals who have very serious have very bad bone pain, all right, and if their bone is degenerating, they will need to see a doctor. So sometimes those specialists would inject hyaluronic acid to relieve the pain or to give them a bit more mobility as they walk. So of course, we know nobody wants to go through this, all right? It's a very invasive procedure and it's painful. So there are studies now, okay, there are new studies shown that individuals who consume 240 milligram of hyaluronic acid, okay, which is what we have, is effective in reducing inflammation, joint pain, and at the same time, it can promote cartilage regeneration. So isn't it fantastic? All right, on top of building your skin, can also make your joints young as well. And of course, we also added additional marine collagen just to boost up the formula. All right, why we use marine collagen? Because it's low in molecular weight, it's easy to digest, and the fastest to absorb. And compared to other sources, it is 1.5 times faster in absorption compared to that. All right, it's responsible for skin elasticity, for plump texture, and it's also very important for wound healing, blemishes like acne scars and things like that. So it works very well. Last but not least, we have added vitamin C. So on top of vitamin C being really important for immune function, it plays a very important role in the skin, because scientists find that once they do a microscopic view on the cell, they find that all the skin cell has high amount of this vitamin C. Strange, huh? Why? Because it plays a very important role to stabilize collagen molecule structure. Right? There are bricks on the skin, and to make sure that it is stable. And also vitamin C helps to support collagen synthesis, cell regeneration, to make sure that it can always renew. And it provides antioxidative protection over harmful environmental stresses. At the same time, it can also minimize melanin production. So this is the groundbreaking formulation that we have added in our collagen supplement. And with this, we have covered internal support. Next, we need to talk in detail of how our skincare range can truly benefit your skin. All right, so first, we'll go to cleansing. So for those who do makeup, all right, it's very, very important that you get a good lip and eye remover. Okay, something that does the job. You don't have to rub your skin. It's gentle and effective. And now, this is the part where it gets really interesting. Why Unicity released 2 cleansers? Isn't one cleanser enough? The foaming cleanser is enough already. Why you go and add the oil-based cleanser? Well, do you know right now, a lot of science is now saying that we should go for a double cleansing. Double cleansing means the first step, you usually use an oil-based cleanser. Why? Because all the whiteheads and blackheads in the skin are oil, those sebum. So oil attract oil. So if you put an oil-based cleanser, it can help to draw out those impurities away from the skin. So they find that those who do double cleansing, their skin is a lot more clearer, a lot more cleaner, and also a lot more smoother. So after oil-based cleanser, you need to use a foaming cleanser. Something to just gently remove all the excess oil, everything, and not to be too stripping as well. Okay, it foams, it's comfortable, and it lathers very well. So this is where we come up with a very comprehensive cleansing regime. So we don't use baby oil, all right, or any kind of solvent, but we have selected natural food sources. These are ingredients that you can even eat. So we use this as our main source as oil-based cleanser, such as avocado oil, macadamia, coconut oil, and grapeseed as well. Okay, so all these things are expensive ingredients, and they're really very good for the skin. So if you have this, rest assured that your skin will be clean and you will be able to be clear. So this double cleansing is really, really important, right? For especially, for those who want to upgrade their skincare. For women, okay, we have to use 2 types of this cleanser now. Next, after you make sure your skin is very clean and very clear, don't have all the remaining impurities, this is where we need to use toner. Now, toner is one of those things that a lot of people don't really know its function. We know we need to tone, But why? Okay, so toner is equally just as important because it helps to refresh the skin, and secondly, remove remaining impurities left on the skin. So sometimes even after cleansing and everything, after water, there's still a little bit that may remain on the skin. So just dab it on your cotton, then just clean it gently. And also, it plays a very important role to restore skin pH level. As we talked about just now in our previous slide, that this is the main reason why our skin becomes very vulnerable, very prone to acne, very prone to breakouts and stuff like that. So we need this to enable and to fortify our skin to fight against bacteria more effectively. And thirdly, is very, very important, okay? Because if you don't put toner, the rest of the things that you put on your skin will not be able to be absorbed that well. Okay, it puts a very nice canvas so that solubility of the remaining next few steps will be a lot more efficient. So please tone your skin. So for toner, we have also incorporated really good ingredients. Our main ingredient is cranberry. So why we choose cranberry of all the possible things? It's because, all right, it has 10 times more antioxidant than an orange. Okay, and it's also very concentrated, 79% cranberry water. So the antioxidative effect can further boost the vitamin C in our skin. And we have incorporated fresh bud 6. All right, this is a patented formulation where we've included 6 types of sprout, such as alfalfa, broccoli, even bok choy. Okay, we have extracted all these things as part of the 6 types of sprout. Why we choose sprout? Why not the root or the leaf? Okay, there is a very good reason why. Because vitamin, mineral, and enzyme are 4 to 20 times more concentrated in sprout form. So that's the reason why we have incorporated this, not just any part, but the sprout in this toner. And next, I'm really very excited to share with you this. Oxygen. I can tell you, with my experience with skincare, this is the first time I've seen a toner is boosted with oxygen. Well, for those of you who go for facial would know, usually only in facial we can get oxygen on our face. And a session could be easily 300 to 400 ringgit, okay, just to spray oxygen on your face. So I'm very excited when I knew that they actually have oxygen boosted in this toner. Why is oxygen so important? First of all, every skin cell, every cell in the body needs oxygen, right? So it's vital for the function of the skin to be able to function well at its optimal state, and it helps to deeply nourish and hydrate the cell. So I think this is very cutting edge solution here. And this, I'm also very excited, is adenosine. So adenosine is one of a component that helps to generate ATP. So for those who have been following us for some time, you know ATP is very often being mentioned. It's a very important component in the cell that helps to give energy. All right, so what Bios Life E helps to generate ATP in the body. So this is something that usually only applies in like metabolic health, you know, in like food, nutrition, but for skin it's really another level. I never thought that is possible. But you know, in Unicity, nothing is impossible. So we have incorporated this technology so that once we apply this toner in the face, it can energize and revitalize your skin cells to make it really young and vibrant looking. This is what I call that they can really make your skin glow. So I'm really impressed. I hope you are too. That usually both of these components is not easily found in skincare products. Most of the time in facials, yeah, but in skincare is a relatively new technology. So next, we will go into the moisturizing step, okay? And this is a step where we usually will address more specific skin concerns. So anti-aging, of course, you need to start as early as 25. And the reason why we need to go through the serums, there's all these things, because they serve a purpose. So as you can see here, there's 3 layers of the skin. There's epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. So serum is very important because the molecules are small enough and it can be seeped into the skin fast. And it can go into the deep layers of the skin, which is oftentimes being neglected. So this is where serum comes in. All right, serum is slightly more concentrated than the moisturizer. But nowadays, people are moving into ampule because ampules is like shots of serum. All right, we put shots of serum to make it really concentrated to turn into an ampule. So yes, as you can imagine, you can see really fast result and high impact. So you please don't abandon this step. Okay, for those who are new, you may find that it's unnecessary, but it's very important. This is the reason why a lot of skin troubles happen. Why is there a lot of sensitive skin, always very oily skin, hyperactive skin? It's because in the deep level of your skin is not nourished, all right? So we have for the eyes, for the line, okay, and you have another expert ampule. So we have 4 specific ingredients here, and these are the outstanding ones. And day with a set of ingredients, and night another set. So syn rate, okay, look at the name also, it's very high tech. And this is the interesting thing, okay? It's also a patented technology and has peptide structure very similar to snake venom. Okay, don't worry, we don't put any snake venom inside. But we find an ingredient that can exert similar effects. So what does it do? It has significant effects on any kind of lines, forehead, under eye, your laugh lines here, between your eyebrow and neck lines. And I have heard a lot of testimonials from people who have tried our products. Okay, there's one example that she has a forehead lines since high school days. All right, it has developed there. And until now, it's very hard. She has tried everything. It doesn't help to reduce, So she sent the picture, and week after week, we can see a very significant improvement. Even lines that have been stubborn, has been there for years and years, is able to clear. All right. And there's another story of someone who has a very prominent neckline. Right, everywhere. She said when she wears the shirt and all, immediately can see the neckline. So with this, she says she can see week after week the mirror how much it has reduced significantly. So the effect here is true. Okay, I've heard from real life people using our products, and it's further proven by our clinical tests. Facial wrinkles reduced 82%, forehead wrinkles, all right, 52, eye wrinkles, and a total reduction of 82. So this is very significant clinical test. Next, we have this thing called the growth factor complex. So this thing is in the night, okay, that we should use at night. Why? It plays a very important part for cell regeneration and renewal. Usually this is what happens at night. So based on this illustration, you can see a very distinctive difference. So before the epidermis is very, a bit scattered, and there's wear and tear between collagen in the dermis. So after using it, you can see that the dermis have thickened significantly. So rather than it being all scattered, it's very dense and it's very solid. And of course, down here, there's a lot more integrity and looks a lot more supple as well. So growth factor complex is also one of those things that is very hard to come across in skincare products. It's most of the time also found in clinics. And we have incorporated not just 1, but 4 types of growth factor complex that helps to signal cell renewal and to give the cells beneath the skin to be strong and very supple. So this growth factor complex is also another cutting-edge ingredient that's being incorporated into a Neigene, especially this line corrector. Right. Last and not least, we have incorporated this collagen fiber. So this is not your standard collagen peptide, okay, that we see, skincare supplement we put, then okay. It's actually in the form of string. So once you apply on the areas of the wrinkle, it will melt and it will form a string that can help to lift up the face. So there's another procedure called threading, okay, of skin lift or space threading that is invasive, okay, but it does help to lift the face. So this does, in some way, a similar effect. It's able to stimulate collagen and elastin production. It can help to give that skin lifting, all right, to lift the wrinkle and significantly smoothens skin texture. So next, we're going to go into expert ampoule. So after getting rid of all the lines and all that, we need something that can go deeper into the skin. So there are also some really exciting ingredients here. First, we have Botox. Sounds familiar, right? It's also another component that has similar effects to Botox. So let's look in detail. So this Botox is able to relax muscle around the wrinkle. So this is suitable to be used the whole face. And it has a very powerful lifting effect. And this Botox, we have encapsulated it into this golden small capsule. Okay, as you can see here, very clearly you can see many tiny droplets of this Botox. The reason why we do this is because if in smaller surface area, it's able to really penetrate. Okay, once you apply it, it can really penetrate very deeply and it release immediately into all our skin cells. So this is a really powerful technology. And this is the most important thing. It leaves your face and you can still maintain a natural facial expression. More we know of celebrities that go a bit overboard with the Botox, right? No doubt Botox is effective. But once you do it, the whole world will know you did it, right? It's very stiff and it looks very unnatural. So the best skincare and the best skin is the kind of skin that looks natural, youthful, like you did not do anything to the skin. One fine example is like Jennifer Lopez, right? I'm pretty sure she did something, but her skincare must be something that she really, looks very natural. So this Botox can also give us a similar effect. You can maintain facial expression. When people look at you, they'll be like, you look good, really good. But they don't know why, because of this. And of course, Botox, all right, it's also safe. Next, I want to talk about another ingredient known as bakucho. So just now, there's also another component known as bakucho, and it has retinol. So recently, retinol has become a very well-known and a very trendy skincare product. Some people, they swear by retinol. Okay, for them, it says this is the remedy, the elixir to renew my skin, to detoxify, and my skin looks like baby skin after. So all these claims, So it's really a 50-50. There are some people, if they use the real retinol, the concentrated form, yeah, their skin cleared and they say has never been better. But another 50% of those who are on retinol, their skin purged like crazy. I have a friend who tried, she's very adventurous, so she wanted to try retinol. After she put on her face, she said immediately the skin start to purge. And it's not pimple like small whitehead, no problem. It's cystic acne, acne that is red and is big and is very irritating, all the skin, So she said because of that, it destroyed her face and she has no choice but to go to the skin specialist and pay more money to reverse all these things. So with bakucho, it is a natural form of retinol, okay? They can give us that skin renewal effect without all those side effects, okay? So it has very powerful, there's a reason why people really swear by this, okay? Because it can really clear the skin and give the skin a glowing effect. It has a natural brightening effect. And this is why many people, when they use the ampoule, they find that their skin becomes brighter and more glowy, right? It's because of bakucho. And the effects is as powerful as retinol. So last but not least, we have this thing called the soothing cooler, all right? It's a mixture of yam, aloe, and kelp. This is also very important. It's very unique to expert this expert ampoule, right? Because it prevents skin heat aging. actually with the heat that we have now, right, with a Malaysian heat, it really damages the skin. Look here, okay? External heat is heat from outside. On top of that, there's also internal heat from our body, okay, that will be emitted out. So there's two waves of heat, external and internal, that will really damage the skin. So we have added this soothing cooler, all right? There is a layer of cooling effect that help to buffer this heat so that you have less irritation from outside, and you can also help to buffer and reduce the heat from internally. So this is very important, especially for us always under very hot weather. So we also have clinical trials to prove its effectiveness. So we did 3 types of testing to test on the elasticity of the cheek. So there's significant improvement. After 14 days, a significant reduction in the nasolabial folds, and 85% of the individuals are very happy that they see significant improvement in the hyperpigmentation areas. So this is definitely something to note. Okay, so we are approaching the last part. Okay, I hope you are still following. It's not too much of information. So the last part is also just as important, okay, because the final layer of the epidermis, we need to put something to make sure that all the moisture from inside of the skin don't evaporate. Because if it's evaporated, then it's like no point, okay? In the end, you'll still be dry. So for emulsions, the intense care is, emulsion is thinner, right? It's very thin and it's suitable to use as they use. Don't have the sticky feeling. So for this, we have 4 types of ceramide, 50 to 60%. It's a waxy lipid structure that works like this, okay? So this is skin without ceramide. So you can see it's in the verge of collapsing, the skin, all right? The skin structure is just very irregular and it's very flimsy. So once you have ceramide, it will help to restore the skin integrity, and you can see a drastic difference between if you have and you don't have, okay? And it is very important for the skin structure. So for us to seal it off, we put 4 types of ceramides just to give us this moisture. Okay, we're coming to the last product already. So last is a rich cream. This is something you use for the night. And for the night, you will need something rich, just like the label says. Because at night is when we have the most transepidermal water loss, the most water loss on the skin due to air conditioning. So if you don't use this, next day, your skin is going to be damaged. So we have used some really important ingredients. First is poppy wine. And just for those who don't know, it is famously used by Yang Guifei, right? So she is the standard of beauty during the ancient time. So just to give you a bit of background, this lady, she is so beautiful that she was able to be the most desirable consort. Okay, the king really favored her. So much so that the king was willing to abandon his duty, abandon his nation because of her. So she is known as the most beautiful woman for her matchless beauty. So she used poppy wine to help, blood circulation, and it also has very significant effect to help boost skin and hair health as well. So we have borrowed, we have learned the technology from Miss Yang Guifei. So who knows, you may one day also have matchless beauty. Okay? And on top of that, we have included cocktail complex, meaning to say there are a lot of other things we add inside to boost this rich cream to become really effective. Okay, there's 51 raw ingredients, 23 amino acid, 8 types of hyaluronic acid, and together with other vitamins and peptides to really, really make this a moisturizing night rich cream. So this is a clinical test that has proven to give a 24-hour water retention effect if you were to use this rich cream at night. Okay, it can help to penetrate. As you can see, the graph is very significant difference. So overall, Neigene's Evolution, we have very good and positive satisfaction survey. Well, most people say it's comfortable, 100% even for the experience, the fragrance, and 90% recommend. An overall satisfaction rate is 95.3. So this is very, very high, okay, close to 100%. So most people who used it have experienced significant effect. For our own people who have used it, they can see it as fast as 1.5 months. Okay, you can start, if you use every day together with collagen, definitely you can see some positive effect. So how to use? This is a very simple graph. Okay, it looks like a lot of things, but it's actually not. So usually the first 3 steps, you finish it very quickly. It's all in the cleansing step, right? Then after that, you use a toner to prep the skin. Then line correction for the day and night. Make sure you use the correct one, okay? And then expert and peel. And after that, if you head out, remember to put a thin emulsion, follow through with a daily sun care. At night, of course, you need to put something rich, hence the rich cream. So now you have breakthrough formulation in your hands. Indeed, Unicity has stayed true to its values and principles. We have always, okay, time after time, there's the next new product that we launch, the technology is getting more and more impressive. More cutting edge technology, more elevated ingredients that's being used. And I can tell you, really, I have not seen, okay, a lot of these ingredients being used in skincare. And if you were to just buy outside, okay, anything that has, like, for example, microbiome or the very famous essence that we all know is easily double or triple the price. Okay, it's 600 or 700 for just one bottle. Okay, and here we have the Pentas 2S, and on top of that, a set of unique ingredients. So it's really, really cutting edge, and it's worth every penny, all right, that you were to invest in this. So thank you so much for your attention. It's been quite a long presentation. I hope you have learned a thing or two. So before we go into Q&A, we are very glad to introduce a promotion pack, okay, just for this launch. So we have this Look Great Advanced Pack for Unicity Singapore. So if you get all these things, okay, sunblock with the Oasis, it comes with this limited edition premiums. Okay, just bear with me. This pouch, I've seen it. Okay, this is a toiletry bag. So it is very unique in a sense that it has a huge space of compartment and you can individually take it out. So for example, if you want to go somewhere, you don't want to take all, there are many, many different compartments. You can put them together or you can take it out separately. And you can hang it in the bathroom. It's great and it's high quality mesh. Okay, very high quality and it's waterproof. So it's great for toilet use and it's just a great invention. And also we have this mirror. Okay, this mirror is also, it looks very elegant. And I can tell you the mirror is really high definition. Okay, so it's clear and it's very unique with our trademark Unicity, okay, patent on the mirror. So it looks fantastic. And of course, if you just get this, you will also have the skincare pouch. So next for Malaysia is we don't have Oasis at the moment, so it's Collagen Plus. And yeah, you also get both of these premium item and this. So just to let you know, this premium item is very popular at the moment. So yes, please get it as fast as you can. So all right, so this is the end of today's session. So feel free to ask me any questions. If there's anything you want to know more about our new skincare, please feel free to ask. Yeah, our chat box is open. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Okay, so first question, Oasis is genome-ceutical. Yes, so we still continue to incorporate the same technology for previous invention and we are bringing it here as well. It can also help to exhibit good genome-ceutical expression on our skin and things like that. So yeah. Okay, this is also another very important question actually. For those who had very sensitive skin, can use our Neigene skincare? So I'm glad you asked. So first of all, if you look at the label of our Neigene E, all of it have gone through a skin irritation test and they passed the test. So for very sensitive skin can use. However, of course, for those who have sensitive skin, their skin is not like normal skin. So you cannot introduce the whole range at a go. Okay, you have to slowly introduce. Not just for Neigene, but for any other range, it's the same. Okay, so their skin, you need more time to adapt. And you also have to see how your skin is feeling and all that kind of thing. So I would encourage you to use gradually, use a toner, and for a few days, okay, then you use the line corrector. After that, you can use the expert and peel. So you introduce it gradually, and slowly you put it in. Okay, so I have known of people who are sensitive skin and they use it and it works for them. So they can try, but of course, gradually. All right, what specific products for scarring? Hi, Melanie. All right, I think it's my first time seeing your question. For scarring, the expert and peel does it, okay, because it is bakucho. So bakucho can really help to clear the skin, brighten, and of course the line correction is also very good because it has growth factor. It can help to signal cell renewal, okay, so it help to make the scarring cell turnover faster. So it will go off and it will regenerate with new skin cells. So I think the serum and the line correction, you can use a little bit of that on specific areas. For the line correction, you cannot use like whole thing, okay? Just use on spots. It's fine, all right? Okay, cleanser mix matcha, green tea is good for skin. Since now it's Olympics, okay, and matcha green tea is from Japan. You mean to drink, is it? Yeah, no problem. You know, green tea is very rich in antioxidants. It's good for metabolic health, and of course, skin-wise, the antioxidants can also benefit skin. So, well, we don't have any matcha inside, but yeah, feel free to drink. Okay, how does the oxygen being able to trap inside one of the product, as you mentioned earlier? So they have this lab, okay, where they have this machine where they are able to, so that the toner solution is inside there. So they have this very sophisticated machine. So they just pump in oxygen. So once they pump in oxygen, then all the oxygen will then dissolve inside the water. So then they have this kind of encapsulation, okay, that is able to stay inside the water to remain in the water, okay, for a long period of time. So once you use it on your face, then you will be activated. So that's how they do it. Okay, Jennifer, suitable for all skin type and age group. Of course. Oh, yes. Doesn't matter how old or how young. Okay, I'm telling you, everybody cares about how they look. Okay, so any skin type, dry combination, yes, is perfect. Mona, when will this series be available in Indonesia? I think soon, right? Not mistaken, should be, I think it's soon. Yeah, I think Winda, all right, she will know when will be the time, okay? But you will not wait that long, okay? It will come soon. Just patient. Okay, hi, Yishen. Without Oasis, only skincare, how fast can see the result? Without Oasis, actually, if you use for 2 months plus, if you use every day and the whole range, you're talking about the 5 treatment pack, you can see some results already. Yeah, but of course with Oasis, a lot faster, like 1 month, you know, kind of thing. Oh, thank you, Michelle, okay, for your compliment. Okay, how can we know there is no long-term side effect of Botox as it is also like a Botox? Okay, it is not Botox, all right? So it just has a structure very similar to Botox, okay? Like chemically, maybe there's just a little bit of difference, but it's not Botox. So Botox, of course, we know that one is injected on the face, but this one is more gentle on the skin. And of course, the Korean side, they've also done their own R&D and their own research to ensure that it does not irritate the skin. We've done a lot of safety tests, and it passed the Korean Cosmetology Board. Okay, there's certification there. So yeah, it's safe to be used, and yeah, it's good and it's effective for the skin. Oh, possible Malaysian can buy overseas. What a good question. I wish I can get it now because I also want to try. Okay, so hopefully soon. All right, soon. Okay, Jerry, for those who got pigmentation or scar, is it help? Yeah, of course. For those who have pigmentation, the very powerful one, MPU can help. All right, with the bakucho, of course, and the line corrector. Okay, it does have things like the growth factor. Okay, especially in the collagen fibers, all these kind of things collectively can really help to reduce the scar pigmentation. It's actually quite significant. All right, if you really use it, you really can see the effect. Okay, most likely end of 2021 in Indonesia. Corporal, any difference between male and female, meaning both can use the products in the same way? Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah, both male and females can use it. For the rich cream, actually all our products is quite concentrated. So really 1 pump with our weather is sufficient to cover the whole face. Unless you have very dry skin, then maybe you have to increase 1.5 or 2 pumps. But generally 1 pump is enough for all the products that you use. Wow, this is great. If the face, no line, how to use line corrector? Oh, your skin must be like the Yang Gui Fei, you know? No line, a matchless beauty. Of course, in this line corrector, there are other very good ingredients also, such as growth factor. Like I said, it helps to promote skin, how to say, it can really help to make sure your face will remain really youthful. Okay, so the thing about this is that you don't have line now, but that does not mean in the future you won't have any lines, because unfortunately aging will happen. So you can put on areas that potentially will have lines, such as you smile, okay, confirm you have lines. You don't smile with your mouth closed, right? So like lines, and especially when every time subconsciously we will, frown, and our frowning parts here, okay? So it's good to put that as a preventive measure, so that you can always remain supple and youthful and won't have any lines, okay? This is what we want. Oh, Liu Cheng Ting, is there a reason why FOA? Oh, sorry, don't understand your question. Maybe you can email me on what is FOA? If I use this Neigene, do I still need to go for aesthetic? No, don't have to. Okay, this is the question that we all want the answer, right? Of course, aesthetic is so expensive, right, to do, and so invasive. Of course, aesthetic, you can see the effect immediately, but it's very unnatural. So yeah, Neigene, I can say that it can substitute that. Yes, the whole Neigene Evolution is made in Korea. We have a whole R&D, and their technology, okay, Korea skincare technology is #1. So we have a whole lab there to help to formulate this product. Is there a reason why the foaming cleanser is not included? Okay, because this is a treatment pack. So this treatment pack is targeted more for specific target of concern for our skin, right? So that's the reason why we package it, treatment pack, more to target, all the anti-aging and to moisturize the face. So cleanser is something you can buy separately. Any video to show how to use the skincare or any massage the face with corrector? Oh, I think this is a very good idea. Let me feedback this to our Unicity team and see if we can source any of this video, and I think it can be very helpful to you. Neigene Evolution, is this suitable for Muslim? At the moment, our skincare range, we don't put anything that is like non-halal. We don't put anything that is sensitive, okay? And all the things here are mostly plant-based, and you don't put any animal source. So going with that direction is safe for everyone. Okay, it looks like there's the end of it already. Okay, yeah, so looks like that's the end of it. So great. I think this is the longest Q&A session. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoy your questions and it's really enjoyable to answer. So Neigene can make aesthetic doctor clothes. Oh, okay, then all will come to us. So that's good news, okay? So thank you, Inghai. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have learned a thing or two. Okay, so please spread this good news to everyone you know, and I'm sure it will benefit a lot of people. Okay, so have a great day and see you next time. Okay, bye.
Skin is much more than a reflection of beauty. It's a barrier that physically protects us, helps regulate temperature and moisture, and helps us to experience sensation. As we age, collagen, the structural support for our skin, declines, and the skin is continuously exposed to external aggressors that can harm skin health. Amidst this harsh, unforgiving environment, skin needs an oasis. Unicity Oasis helps restore, protect, and maintain beautiful, healthy skin by providing it with hyaluronic acid that is synergistically combined with marine collagen and the antioxidants vitamin C and bilberry. Hyaluronic acid, or HA, is a substance that naturally occurs in the body and holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water. It binds to collagen and elastin and helps reinforce skin structure. But our ability to produce skin-supporting substances diminishes as we get older. As Oasis goes to work, it supplies the skin with the additional HA needed to promote improved skin texture and elasticity, and minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Vitamin C and marine collagen promote hydration, help minimize discoloration, and support natural collagen production. Healthy skin begins within. Restore, protect, and maintain beautiful, healthy skin, because your skin deserves an oasis.